Hi everyone, it's Eva here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a new Sims 4 tutorial for some building tips and tricks that you can use in The Sims without any custom content or mods. Yes, you heard it right. I'm not doing any tool mod magic in this video. I'm planning on doing a separate video on building tips and tricks with tool mod at some other point. So for now, you don't have to worry about not having tool mod. You can literally do these tricks without any custom content and mods. Alright, so first up we have a modern headboard for a bed. The number one item that I always use for modern headboards is this sign from Dine Out, and it has a lovely, beautiful swatches. I mean, look at it. But yeah, it has beautiful swatches and it's my favorite thing to use for headboards. So basically, yeah, you can place this anywhere you want and then choose any of the beds, obviously. And then you can, if you hold Alt, you can basically freely move items and just hide the bed frame in the shelf. Like this, for example. If you have tool mod, I must say here, you can size up this board a bit more to have a bit more room if you want, or lower it to have it closer to the floor, which I usually do, but you don't have to have that. And then, so there's multiple options. So you can, for example, use the slab from Spa Day, which I personally love. Like, I use that all the time. I would size that down once and then just raise it up to like whatever height you like, for example, like this. And then you have a beautiful headboard and room to decorate on the sides, and it looks really modern and chic. If you don't have Spa Day and you don't have the slab, then you can just use the Immaculate Shelf. It's from the base game and it also looks really, really cool. I'll show you. Basically, you can just drag these with the Alt key so you can freely move them. I would size them up actually once. And the good thing is, even if you size this up, it will still be functional, so your Sims don't get interrupted by that shelf being there. There's also another way that you can do a headboard that looks a bit less full modern and a bit more chic. For that, you can use this sofa, I guess, from City Living. Let me remove these. And then I would size it down once, and then you can place it like this, for example, and it looks like it's a pillow headboard, which also looks really cool, I think. So yeah, that way you can have 3 different kinds of headboards. Next up is a beautiful open wardrobe. Right, so I'm showing you in the actual apartment, which is why this looks a bit strange, because I sized down something with tool and it's not visible anymore. So yeah, I can't remove it. But yeah, basically just start by creating a space however big you want it. I think this is a good size, so you can have like 3 doors. And to create these doors, I used this like normal window that's really modern and sleek. There is a base game version of it if you would like to use that, and if you don't have Eco Lifestyle, I personally prefer the Eco Lifestyle one. So basically you want to place one on the right, one on the left, and I realize that's the other way around. And then maybe one to cover like one of them so it looks like it's an open sliding door. And then to create this hole that already is a hole here, because I can't remove the window anymore, I just sized down this window and then removed it with tool, so made it really small. But obviously if you don't have tool, you can't do that, so just place another window here. And then you want to go into debug, so type debug into search. Bear in mind that you have to put in the cheats that I mentioned at the beginning of this video or this won't work. And then filter it to the base game. Hit enter again so you don't have to scroll through all the furniture. And then scroll down relatively far, I would say to the middle, because there is these lovely black lines that I love using. They are here, so they are like around where all these fence items are, if that helps for orientation, or the boats. So that's where they are. They look like this and they come in different colors, and I use the black one and then size that up and place it as like a barrier in between the 2 sides, and then another one like this. So you have kind of these 2 different areas. And then I, again, like using the slab as a shelf. I mean, if you don't have the slab, just use the immaculate shelf. Both work really well. I placed one on the ground just to make it look a bit nicer. So it's a bit on the same height as the window. And then in order to create these shelves, just raise them up, and then you'll see like how much space there is for the divider. So I would just move this over. I think you don't need to size them up, the slabs, because I think it looks a bit too big. Yeah, just place however many you want using the 9 key. Just raise them up. By holding Alt, you can freely move again. These you can use for clutter, so I would put, for example, there's a laundry pile, there's other little objects that you can put on there, that's for clutter. And then I really like using these kitchen cupboards for shelving. They're base game, so you don't have to worry about packs and everything. And then again, if you're holding Alt, you can move them freely. And I place them like this, so it looks like you have a couple of cupboards. So yeah, again, just really simple and completely up to you. So this is just my idea, and if you want to do it differently, then you can customize it whatever way you want. And then to have a bit of an open wardrobe, I use the Moschino wardrobe because I absolutely love this one. And you can raise that up. But when you raise it up, you want to make sure that the bottom bit of it is like hidden in this cupboard. So, because I think it looks just a bit weird, and this looks more like it's part of the actual wardrobe. So that's that. And then you just use the slab again, or the shelf, the immaculate shelf, whatever you used, and place that on top. And then you have like another space for shelving where you can put like boxes or more clothes or whatever you like. Next up are house numbers, and this one's a really easy one. And I know I've mentioned this a lot in my videos, so you might know this trick already, but basically if you go onto the gallery and type in numbers, you will find loads of people who uploaded CC free numbers as paintings to the gallery, and I personally love using these numbers by The Sims Secret. So you can just place them as a room or like a wall on your lot. And I know this is a really easy trick, but I thought it might be worth mentioning. And then you can literally just put together whatever number you want. And you can size them up if you want them bigger or smaller, or you can place them further apart. You can raise them, lower them with 9 and 0. I really love this kind of touch because it kind of puts a bit of realism into The Sims, and it makes it a bit more, yeah, just realistic. And for example, these I just added by raising them with the 9 key. When there's no wall, you can freely move them. So yeah, you can just do that, and that way your house looks a little bit more realistic, and I really love it. The next trick is a floating TV unit. So for this one, we will again be using these kitchen cupboards from the base game. I love those in the Black Swatch, they're perfect. So use them in this short half tile size and size them down once, and then just place them anywhere for now because we don't know where to put things yet. And then the same on the top. It doesn't matter if it looks messy right now, but just for reference, I would recommend using just, I don't know, any item that you would like for decoration. Let's say my favorite plants, where are they? Here we go. So just raise them up with the 9 key, so you know, for example, let's say on this height, so you know that this is going to be the height, and then you can move again with Alt, freely move wherever you want the cupboards to be. And then to connect them, again, type debug into search, because we're going to use the same poles but the different height that we used for the wardrobe. Filter it to the base game. And again, scroll down really far. Right here. And then I use the black swatch just because it fits. And then raise this up, and you can do however many you want of these and however tall you want it to be. I thought it looked quite cool with 4 on either side to like frame a picture, for example. I had pictures in this apartment build. Yeah, for example, like this. And then just move the top cupboards so they are kind of matching in height. Again, holding Alt. And then just place your TV. I sized this one down as well just because I like this TV. And it fits perfectly, and you can decorate on the sides or put pictures at the back, and yeah, you've got a floating TV unit. Next up is a little cup holder for the kitchen. So for this, I actually used the slab, but if you use the slab, then you'll run into the issue of the mugs not being the right height, so you'd need tool mod to raise those mugs a little bit. So because this is without tool mod, I'm going to show you with the Immaculate Shelf. This is again base game. Size it down a lot. And then by holding Alt, you can place them wherever you want them, so that way you don't need tool mod to raise the mugs. So for example, like this. And then it depends whether you have get together or not. If you have get together, then I type in espresso, because these mugs, in my opinion, just look nicer than the normal mugs. But if you obviously don't have it, you can just type in mug or cup or whatever and find the normal mugs that are in the debug section. So again, you need the cheats that I mentioned at the beginning. So then you can raise those mugs up to whatever height you want them. It doesn't matter that they're floating right now because we'll change that. Oh, and also you want to make sure that the cabinet or whatever kitchen counter you're using is out of the way, because otherwise it will snap onto the counter. So I just move that to the side. And then, because the shelves obviously aren't right, we will grab the shelf, hold Alt again, and then you can just raise that up. You know, just hold Alt again, and then again. And that way you've got a cute little cup holder. I really hope you enjoyed these Sims 4 build and decor tips and tricks. If you did, then please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Be sure to check out the tool mod ideas once it comes out, and let me know in the comments down below whether you'd like more tutorials like this. I've got plenty more custom ideas that I could put into a little video. So yeah, do let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you on Wednesday with another speed build. Bye!